Today we are finally getting some information
Hello,
on
everyone.
Tears of Kingdom.
I'm AG Aonuma, producer of the
Um,
Legend of Zelda series.
Really don't know much about this at all besides it's just
First,
a
I have some
sequel.
news. Development on The Legend of
There's
Zelda Tears of the
gonna
Kingdom
be
is now complete. Thank you very much for waiting.
stuff going on above Hyrule
Many of you are looking forward to
and
this
possibly
game,
below.
and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay?
A crumb of information,
Let's
please. Aonuma.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule.
Alright, that's Link's new design in this
Like
game.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild,
Got
there's
long
a
hair.
vast world to explore.
It's got
Of course,
some
it's not
kind of
just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
crazy looking
If we talk
arm.
about all of the changes today,
Tattoos.
we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some land masses
Very
floating
vertical.
up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Yeah, you still gotta climb.
Here it is.
Still stamina.
Okay, let's use one of Link's
Still
new
using stamina.
abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Rewind time.
look, it started rising.
Okay.
This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement.
So his arm is kind of like
Since I just used
Sheikah
recall
Slate.
on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands,
look at
so
that
we hope
dragon.
you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground.
Okay.
When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct.
Yo, he's using a
We'll
stick
fight it
too.
using the branch we just picked up.
Oh,
Ah, the
weapon
branch broke.
stamina.
Not
Okay.
good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together.
What?
We created a makeshift hammer.
Wha-
This is called fuse. You can stick objects
fuse
together to
things
create
together
new weapons with various
to make
effects.
weapons.
Let's take on another
But the rock, of
construct
course,
with this fused
shrunk a
weapon.
bunch when you did that.
We're dealing with two of them at once.
Wait, how many things can you fuse
Oh, we
together?
beat one.
Like,
The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example.
okay.
If we take this long
You
stick
can make like a
and fuse it
really
with a pitchfork,
long pitchfork.
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
What the hell?
With this, we don't have to get too close
Crazy.
to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Okay. Just like makeshift
Very useful.
frost arrows or
In
ice
addition,
arrows.
let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult.
How's this like from the trailer?
Apparently,
You can
my
make
eyes
it
can't track
homing.
fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
Yeah, that's probably
So
what they're
at
gonna
times
show.
like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters.
Finally,
arrow
use
and-
for the monster materials. It's
Look, it homed in on the target.
wait. Can you fuse?
Let's try this on another bird.
Can you fuse the eyeball with the?
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
Can you fuse that with
Depending
like
on what you stick together.
a sword or
the
something,
fusibility
and then
could also
throw
be
the
beneficial
sword,
for
and the
hunting.
sword? Oh man, that would be cool. Finally, like
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this.
wait, really?
I blocked with the
What
shield.
the
Okay, there's smoke now.
smoke ball?
The enemy's lost sight of Link, so attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
Really cool.
In the previous game, you'd
crafting
usually get
mechanics,
powerful weapons by
of course.
defeating strong enemies. But
Which
in
is
this
good,
game,
'cause there was not
fusing
really
even the weakest weapon with something else
much
could turn it
use.
into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
Can you just keep
Some
stacking
of the
it?
Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming
gonna build
across
a little
it,
boat,
well, the
probably.
river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up
Do
this
those
log and
logs.
attach it to a second log.
And then what are those little fans?
Let's do
Fan
one more.
turbines?
We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft.
I mean,
this
this
is another new ability
really
called Ultra Hand. Even though the
seems
logs are
easy
currently
enough for,
attached, they
you know,
can be detached. Let's modify the
anyone to
shape of the
grasp
raft.
it.
You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind.
Yep. it
It's
is a
blowing
fan.
wind. Looks like we found a fan.
Slap two
Why
of
don't we
those
try attaching it?
on there.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
Just like the
Okay, they're attached.
people
All right,
ride
let's
through
try
the,
moving the boat.
the swamps.
Hey, it's
Fan
moving.
boats.
It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
What is that enemy?
In the most recent
mechanical
trailer,
bird.
we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your
Okay, a
imagination,
little hover
you can do a
boat,
lot
and
with
then
them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your
and it
leisure.
starts going hovercraft. Oh, that's using it a lot though.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Oh, I think I know what this is gonna be. Yep, I'm gonna go through it.
Look,
We saw
I
that in
passed
one of the
right through the
trailers.
ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go
So
through
any place there's with the ceiling, no matter how high
to
it
the floor
is.
above you.
So like caves and
There are some restrictions, but
bridges.
what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
That's cool.
For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it.
It's way
If we
higher.
use the ability here,
Yeah, it's way higher.
come
Oh,
on,
he's swimming
keep going.
through the rock. That's
Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right?
cool. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so
Oh, is
battles
this
will
thing
play
gonna
out a
be
bit
able to
differently from
like?
the previous game.
It's like a door, literally fused with.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of
Dude,
fan.
You're gonna get knocked off the thing.
Ah! I got pushed off!
Jeez.
Ah well, let's just return to the surface.
Where are we dropping, boys?
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good.
Like
In the sky,
skydiving. It's
you'll be
literally
able to look out
skydiving.
across the
This is the
land.
best part of skydiving. When you pull
You
the
can also search
parachute,
for destinations that pique your interest.
worst wedgie of your life.
Once you've chosen your
But when you're
destination,
free falling, it's awesome.
you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river. And
So as
we're
long
back
as
on
you
the
land
surface.
in water,
There are
no
still
matter
so
how
many
high
things
up
I'd like to
you're-
show you,
okay.
but let's leave it at that for now.
I'm assuming like you would just die if you fell from that
What
high.
did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me
Unless
play
you're
were
Peggy
thinking,
Hill in that one
"Wait,
episode of.
if you could do
King
that,
of the
then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today,
Yeah,
but they're
I
all
mean,
jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule,
We
and we hope
really
you'll
have
use
no
your
clue
imagination
what's going
to
on in
explore
this
it.
game.
That's all for today.
The new mechanics
Thank you
look
for watching.
really great, though. Is that everything? No, I think there's still time left. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they're finally going to show this. We've known about this OLED for a long time. So they're finally going to show it off, I guess. It is gold, green, and white. A lot of circles. Ouroboros. Everywhere. Nice. That Pro controller, though. I want that. I like that it has that Ouroboros on it. Looks awesome. We still don't really know what exactly is going on in this game story-wise, but I guess that's okay. This Pro controller is really cool though. Yeah, the mechanics seem pretty easy for everyone to understand, which is good because the last game kind of, I would say, kind of like exceeded the normal Zelda audience because it was a lot of people's first Zelda game. So you probably got a lot of like kids playing for the first time. So if the the mechanics are really easy to understand, that's always a good thing. And we're already seeing some of the ways that it's different. I guess what the other question will be is like, how different is the Hyrule part of it? We didn't see any like underground gameplay, even though like it seems like maybe something like that could happen, considering the opening that we saw, like when they first revealed it. So like I'm assuming we'll get to go underneath Hyrule, and then you know if there's one thing that a lot of people were wondering about it is like, oh, well, we're finally gonna get like dungeons more like we were used to in other Zelda games. But I guess we'll see. Looks great. I feel like, regardless of if you show us like what you show us now at this point, like you're probably already in based on the last game. So, they probably don't need to show off too much more. I wouldn't really expect them to. This seems probably more appropriate than a Nintendo Direct. It doesn't mean that we won't still get like a focused one, but I feel like they really don't necessarily need to do one of those. So I guess we will see. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.